Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Vicent, and a friend of mine emailed me up last week asking what I thought of the Hertz fleet sale. And the real question was whether she should consider buying one or not. And so I'm making this video if you're out there in the market for a used car and thinking, should you buy a car from Hertz? For those of you that don't know, the pandemic and lack of travel has really impacted the rental car industry. Many companies are struggling, and Hertz was actually forced to file for bankruptcy during this process and sell off a majority of their fleet at far under market value prices. To give you an idea of some of the extent in which they're discounting these prices, you can actually get a BMW 7 Series at nearly 14% off market value. A Mercedes, 13.5%. Toyota Tundra, 13%. A Volkswagen Golf, 12.5%. And when you're talking $30,000, $40,000 for a car, you're talking a possibility of $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 off of market value. And that's huge. And the list of cars available on Hertz's site go far beyond the four I just mentioned. Everyone's heard the expression, drive it like you stole it. Never more has that expression been true than in the rental car industry. See, people rent these cars and it's not theirs, so inherently they do not care as much. Maybe they approach that speed bump and don't slow down quite like they would if it was their car. Maybe they slam the door harder than they normally would. Maybe they eat in the car and spill a little bit or use their grimy hands all over the infotainment system. Maybe they throw their luggage around or throw things in the car and bang it around. Basically what I'm trying to say is these cars are much worse than their mileage indicates. They may be maintained by Hertz itself, but the car just has more wear and tear on it than a normal car. So if a car has 20,000 miles on it from Hertz, it may have the wear and tear of a car 2 or 3 times its age. And that's something you need to take into consideration. So there's a few cars on here that actually are worth taking a look at. And there's a vast majority on here that are kind of a sucker's bet. If we take a look at the list I mentioned earlier, the BMW 7 Series, a used BMW 7 Series out of warranty? Run away. Run away. It looks like a great car on paper, but when that thing breaks, there's no way on earth you're going to be able to pay for that with the little bit you saved on the price. That thing is going to by far be a money pit, and you are going to throw dollar after dollar after dollar after it. The Mercedes, there's actually an expression out there about buying a really cheap Mercedes. You just don't do it. There is this thing where your wallet will slowly shrink until it disappears as you try to recover this Mercedes into a drivable condition out of warranty. So there's certain cars you just avoid, and there's a lot of cars on their list that you should avoid anyway because, well, they're just boring cars. But there's a couple that stand out, and I highlighted them above. The Toyota Tundra is an utter workhorse. This thing is built to take a punishment and still keep going. And the reliability on this vehicle is through the roof. If ever there was a vehicle designed to make it through the life of a rental car, it's the Tundra. So if you're in the market for a used truck, this is a great place to start. You can get one hell of a truck at a pretty great price. The next one is the Volkswagen Golf. And truly, this is a car known the world over as a super fun hot hatch. It pretty much defines the term hot hatch. It's an inexpensive car you can repair fairly easy and at low cost. So if you're getting it under market value, if it breaks and you can repair it at low cost and the car is that much fun, again, if you're in the market for a super fun hot hatch, the Volkswagen's your one, and Hertz has them for dirt cheap. So my final verdict, if you're in the market for a used car and you're thinking of going the Hertz route, just know that these cars are going to be abused a bit more than their mileage says. Go into it with that knowledge, and you shouldn't have anything on the back end that makes you regret the decision. Unless you buy the BMW or the Mercedes, in which case, I hope your mechanic's your friend. Anyway guys, I hope you liked today's video. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe down below. Smash that thumbs up if you thought this video was entertaining at all, and that little bell icon, click that too. That way you're notified the next time I upload a video. I'll see ya.